of interest from a client's perspective. Obviously, you've got some clients that have come to you wanting it all. They want to get strong, but also look lean. Do you then, as a coach, prioritise which one to actually go for in terms of their nutrition? Because sometimes they're at loggerheads with each other.
Yeah. So obviously, being in a severe or any kind of calorie deficit typically is going to have a negative performance outcome. So more so it's around time. It's like Kate was, and the girls that did the lift off as well, that's the hardest situation. It's like cut for this and then compete. But then in saying that, like Alyssa had to do a cut and shit, her only goal is to be strong. So it's kind of tied in and overlapped and stuff together. Jason and I both put a lot of weight on performance. Like, performance is king always. So if your performance is reducing, something wrong with the diet. It's too aggressive, it's time for refeeds, it's sleep's not good, there needs to be more conversations around that. Then yeah, just a conversation around like where we need to focus on this now. Next year, like obviously with the STCfit photo shoot, we've actually kind of scheduled them to fall outside of liftoffs. So it'll be like photo shoot, lift off, photo shoot, lift off.
So you can just get big and fat for the lift off and then shredded for the photo shoot.
So then you don't have to be, you don't have to be dieting as well as trying to be your strongest.
You can get strong and leaner though. You just can't get bigger. And you just can't get like leaner and bigger.
A lot of the...
So you can do it, just per se. Just it is a little bit harder than just getting stronger.
Yeah. Yes and no too. Like,
just depends how lean and
I might get Aaron to chip in if I'm like wrong.
Presentable, yeah.
But most of the adaptations that you're going to deem to be getting stronger, main ones you're going to get better at your technique. So we've been working on your deadlift. If your deadlift gets better over 6 weeks, you're going to lift more weights, you're stronger. So it's like the tech actually made that happen. Then you've got, so there's intra, so inside the muscle adaptations to strength training that is going to create strength. Do you need to be in a calorie surplus for that to work? Not really. And then inter-muscle communication, so like muscles talking to each other. Do you need to be in a calorie surplus for that to happen? Not necessarily, but you probably don't want to lose any muscle because muscle's quite important as well. Gaining muscle is probably going to be difficult if you're experienced and in a deficit. So you're losing the hypertrophy element of getting stronger, but most of the neural adaptations you'll probably still be able to access, provided you can recover from the stimulus. And that's where that performance is king mindset comes into, is like, are your numbers getting better each week? Sweet, you're well fed enough. We just can't bomb your calories enough to be like, well, so much that, oh, we'll get you a little bit leaner for the photo shoot, maybe, but you'll be stressed anyway, so maybe not. And your performance is going to suffer, so it doesn't really make sense anyway. So they actually complement each other more than you probably think.
Muscle physiology class.
Yay! Oh, look at him go.